Hi, babes. Welcome to the very first, very official episode of Making Kin with Kaylee Rain. As you might have guessed, I'm Kaylee Rain, and I cannot wait to take you on this magical journey of making kin with the world around me. My friend Cassie and I decided on Making Kin as a podcast name a little bit ago, based on entire idea and concept that was started by Donna Haraway, which we will get into. But not today. Not right now. Cassia will join me for that episode, and we will have a whole time explaining ecofeminism and Val Plumwood and how much we care about the philosophical topics that fall near ecofeminism and within it, and how our mindsets were changed by it. And that is not going to be today. Today we are going to keep it chill and low-key, and if you are here for the educational content of this podcast, if you are here because you like listening to me talk about philosophy, if you're here because you think that me and Cassia are funny, but I'm a little bit much on my own, today is not for you. Today you should click pause right now. If you are my professors or my relatives, you should also click pause right now. Anyone else? Today is going to be a very fun get to know me, starting with a topic that has been commonly discussed between me and a lot of friends of mine, and me and Cassia decided was in fact a really good thing to put in the very intro. Things I want to put my metaphorical dick into. Dick, I really wish that I was born with a dick. Actually, no, I don't. That'd be a problem for anyone and everyone. Just because it'd be really funny to stick it in things. You're getting exactly what is in my brain today for this episode, this very first beautiful episode. The first one being a jar of peanut butter. I feel like that would be really, it might be like, okay, I would have to watch my metaphorical dick a lot. But a jar of peanut butter I think would be really funny. Another thing kind of similar, a bag of bagels. Like, imagine iCarly, imagine Tebow with his bagel stick in iCarly. I feel like I'd just go skinny dipping a lot and just like let it in the water. I've yet to know if it floats or not. Orbeez. I think Orbeez would be fun. Just like a jar of them or something. A container full of Orbeez. I should mention, I don't know how sensitive it is. Obviously, like, I can think, but like, I don't know personally. I haven't felt the sensation of having one. But in my head, you can feel each individual Orby and like pinpoint exactly where they are. I feel like I would just like lay it on some moss. I feel like paint would be fun. I feel like painting a design on it or something. Like with acrylic paint. I think that would be an enjoyable thing. I feel like that's pretty good. This might be a continuing segment. If there's more things, I might tell you in later episodes. But I do think that covers some of the big ones. With peanut butter, I would like to also put jam/jelly preservative in there. I feel like that would also be fun. But how else can I get you to know me? Okay, I feel like a really good way for you to get to know me is to take a personality test. Because then you can just see my personality. But I'm recording on a new software, so I don't really know how to do this. Technology is so hard for, like, literally no reason. Like, genuinely, why do I never understand what's going on? I feel like it's really not necessary for this to be doing this. Okay, there we go. So, I was gonna do a BuzzFeed personality test and, like, show you guys the test and be all, like, cutesy Emma Chamberlain about it. And then it crashed my computer. So I'm gonna take personality tests on my phone and read them to you because this is a podcast. It's for audio. Okay. We're doing, do you give off cat vibes or dog vibes? Quick, choose between these Taylor Swift songs to find out. This is by Ravenclaw Potterhead. So the first one we're gonna pick between is Over Now and Now That We Don't Talk. I'm actually basic. I really like Is It Over Now. I feel like it's a more like, no, we don't talk. 22 or We Are Never Ever. getting back together. I feel like 22, but I'm biased because I just had my 22nd birthday and that was like, I'm a Swiftie. Endgame featuring Ed Sheeran and Future or Getaway Car. See, this is hard for me because Endgame's like really fun. Look what she raps. Like, it's so funny to me. I really love Ed Sheeran, unfortunately. I'm a really big Ed Sheeran stan. I am gonna go Getaway Car though, simply because it's the right answer. The Man or Lover. I am a hardcore feminist, and to be so honest, a hardcore eco-feminist. And while I understand the man's significance, I am a lover girl. Pick a song, Fearless or You Belong With Me. I think I'm gonna go with You Belong With Me. It reminds me of my childhood. Choose a song. Oh, I guess I should be like kind of looking at the camera. Choose a song. Antihero or Bejeweled? I'm gonna go with Antihero. I love the Antihero music video. It's so good. Enchanted or Sparks Fly? Always Enchanted. Our Song or Teardrops on My Guitar? I fear I'm gonna have to go with Teardrops on My Guitar. Cardigan or August? I'm gonna have to go with August. I love August. I love fall. So as soon as I listen to August and I like start to feel it, I know that it's time for me to like pull out a sweater. Choose the last song on the playlist. Willow or Champagne Problems? This actually is the hardest decision I've had to make this song. I think me before this summer would have chosen Champagne Problems. Me now, however, I think I'm gonna go with Willow. Oh, it said I'm a cat. I would agree with that. Ty calls me a cat a lot. He thinks I'm very cat-like, I guess. I guess. But I think that's pretty accurate. Let's do another, shall we? Stop touching your fucking hair. Let's do another, shall we? Let's do personality. Hey, we're gonna do eat like a child for a day, and I'll tell you which Jellycat you embody. This is by Dylan Star H. I got you, Dylan. Good morning. What can I get you for breakfast? The choices are waffles, egg in a hole, cereal, or banana muffins. Well, actually, this morning for breakfast, I ate turkey sausage and protein waffles. So I'm gonna go with waffles because that is what I eat almost every morning for breakfast. How about a midday snack? We've got a fruit cup, pretzels, gummies, or ants on a log. This is hard because this is genuinely what I snack on now. Right this very second, I'm debating between gummies and ants on a log, and both frankly sound good and I might get after I finish filming this. I think ants on a log look really good. Peanut butter looks really good right now, but the fruit cup also looks good. Now it's lunchtime. What are you feeling? We've got chicken tenders, mac and cheese, pizza bagels, or a PB&J. I feel like, well, almost every day for lunch I do eat a sandwich, so a PB&J is like the most accurate, or some sort of like hoagie or sandwich or something. Out of these options, however, I think the mac and cheese looks the most appealing. I think I'd probably eat mac and cheese with chicken tenders, actually. It's been a long day. How about an afternoon pick-me-up? Apple donuts, cheese sticks, yogurt drink, or chips? Oh, for reference, the apple donut is like an apple with, it looks peanut butter, pecans, almonds, walnuts, and chocolate chips on it. I'd say probably either cheese sticks or a yogurt drink are my go-to snacks. I enjoy both very heavily. The Chobani ones are my favorite. Like I don't know, they're like dark blue and they're so good. I like the mixed berry. I'm gonna go with the yogurt drink because I just talked about it and they sound so good. It's finally dinner time. What are you having? Spaghetti bolognese, quesadilla, sliders, or a hot dog? For dinner, I feel like probably chicken sliders is honestly, or quesadilla, but to be so honest, for the past like 4 days, I've made the exact same hoagie for lunch and dinner. Both days. So
I don't have variety in my food a lot. I'm gonna go sliders. I feel like a chicken slider is probably like a really safe bet for around here. Me and Ty have started doing Sunday sliders, so that's been fun. Pick a side with that. Aside for my sliders, tater tots, steamed broccoli, fries, or apple slices. I feel like either fries or broccoli would be. I feel like we would eat fries with that. And a drink. Milk, apple juice, lemonade, or Shirley Temple. To be so honest, we would probably just drink water. However, I am gonna go with a Shirley Temple because I love a Shirley Temple like nothing else. A dirty Shirley. But I love going out for a night out and getting like crunk on a dirty Shirley. Like that's so funny. I love them. Lastly, it's dessert night. What sweet treat are you feeling? Ice cream, brownies, chocolate chip cookies, or cupcake? I'm gonna go with ice cream. I eat ice cream almost every single day. I love ice cream. Ice cream is like actually like a part of my diet, and I think my life is better for it. I got the croissant jelly cat. It says, yummy, yummy. As the croissant, you're playful, cheerful, and of course, there are many layers to you. You love sweets and having things in order. You also love to have a good time. I feel like that was really good. I feel like that was really accurate. I think I am playful, cheerful, and have many layers to me. And I do love sweets. And I do love having things in order. I love when everything is perfectly aligned. And it's a good time when that happens. Thank you, Dylan. Okay, BuzzFeed annoyed the shit out of me because it kept like reloading with the ads. So now we're on playbuzz.com. We're gonna do a quiz by Leah Abelson called Tell Us the Weirdest Spots You Nap and We'll Reveal Your Star Sign. So, the first question. What's your favorite part of the sleep cycle? When I first fall asleep. REM. Deep dream state. Right before I wake up. I feel like REM is my favorite part. I don't know how to describe this, but I feel like although I'm not like consciously aware I'm in it, I feel like REM is actually, I don't know. That might be misinformation. REM is my favorite part. I feel like when I think of sleep, that's what I like. Oh my god, that wasn't even, but that was a poll underneath it. That wasn't even part of the quiz. That was a poll underneath it. I am literally a boomer. This dude's gone. Tell us which of these places sounds like the perfect napping spot. In a hammock, on the beach, on a rooftop patio. I'm gonna have to go with on the beach. I'm a Cancer. Before starting this quiz, I would like to say I am a Cancer sun, a July Cancer sun, a Virgo moon, and a Gemini rising. And I feel that's apparent in my day-to-day life. So for this one, I am gonna have to go with on the beach. Where would you close your eyes for a few minutes if you were exhausted after work? In the park, on a train, or in a cafe. Not in a cafe. As someone who works at a cafe, I feel like I wouldn't be able to sleep there, nor would I like want to. I feel like in a park is probably, as long as it wasn't like super dark out. Where are you snoozing next? Just where are you snoozing next? While reading, while eating, or on the couch. I feel like I'm definitely not snoozing while eating. And I feel like I'm definitely, at least not now, snoozing while reading. I'm not taking neurobio anymore, so I feel like I don't sleep while I read anymore. I'm gonna go with on the couch, I guess. I also eat and read on the couch, so I don't really know. Where are you gonna catch some Z's? On a ridge in a forest on Christmas Eve. This is so funny. I'm gonna go with in a forest. I'd love a nap in the ANF. Where could you see your next nap? At a restaurant, in an airplane, at a wedding. Okay, I feel like it's really rude to sleep at someone's wedding. Also, I feel like I'm not sleeping in a restaurant. I feel like there's one correct answer to all of these. Where could we find you sleeping? At a bar, at your desk, on a bus. Definitely not at a bar. At my desk is possible, because I stay up late sometimes. Late, it's like 10 p.m. I feel like at my desk more so than a bus. I'm kind of scared on a bus usually. Where of these spots sounds the most relaxing? In a dentist's chair, in a hospital, or in a lecture hall? I'm gonna have to go within a lecture hall. Where could you easily rest your head? At work, while in a store, while scrolling. Definitely while scrolling. The amount of times I like fall asleep while watching TikTok, and then the TikTok like keeps playing, and I wake up like 4 hours later, and I just made this person like a whole 60 cents. It's always a random one too. Like I wake up and I have no recollection of the video even on my screen. There was one time actually that I fell asleep before bed to Silver Springs. Like it was just a live like video of the 70s performance of Silver Springs. And I woke up the next morning after my full 8 hours of sleep, and I was like, oh my god, I have a problem. Where would you totally fall asleep? In a library, in a field, while listening to music. I would fall asleep while listening to music or in a field probably, but I fall asleep more often listening to music than in a field, which is probably something I should change. Last chance, let us know where we might find you napping. In a chair. With others in a waiting room. I'm definitely gonna have to go with others here. Not only do the others options not sound good at all, I love a cuddle. It's calculating my results. Scorpio, huh? Scorpios are usually easily irritated. What out of that made me sound, I guess I am easily irritated if I just said no, I can't sleep in public at all. But when it comes to sleep, you are out like a light, probably from all of the late night partying. I go to sleep at night. You are okay sleeping in other people's houses or on uncomfortable furniture. No, I'm not. No, I hate that. Okay, well, this quiz could not have been more wrong in any way. So I'm done with the personality quizzes now. That was enough for me. I'm really baffled, to be so honest with all of you. I'm a Cancer, first of all. Now, I actually don't know if I have any Scorpio placements. Oh, okay, let's do something fun. Let's get to know my star chart. Do I have to pull up CoStar? As much of a baddie as I am in the field of Irish traditional witchcraft and magic, we can also have a video on that if people want to hear about that. Astrology is kind of hard for me, I fear. I do kind of like, I would look it up anyway. If I was doing it, I would have to Google it anyway. I can't do it by head. So in my head, I can just use CoStar for it. So I am a rising Gemini and my Venus is in Gemini. Actually, I'm just gonna read the things and then I'll clip it to the fun parts. Sun in Cancer. Your sun is in Cancer, meaning you are fundamentally sensitive, nurturing, and gentle. Your emotions may seem like a burden to you. You're deeply committed to your relationships and being good at the people you care about. Moon in Virgo. Your moon is in Virgo, meaning your emotional self is analytical, responsible, and pacifying. A bundle of nerves, you struggle with the need to be pure that may come out in self-sacrificing or nitpicky tendencies. Ascendant in Gemini. You come across as quick-witted, chatty, eclectic, and fun, though somewhat inconsistent. Mercury in Cancer. Mercury determines how you communicate, talk, think, and process information. It also indicates how you learn. Your Mercury is in Cancer, meaning your intellect is emotional and empathetic. You have a strong intuition and skill for diplomacy, but you may instead favor volatility and irrationality. Venus in Gemini. Your Venus is in Gemini, meaning your romantic side is dynamic, curious, and easily bored. It's in your first house, meaning that for you, love is often expressed in yourself and self-image. Mars in Pisces. Mars is the planet of aggression. It determines how you assert yourself, take action, and the energy that surrounds you, particularly in your sex life, your ambitiousness, and when you're angry. Your Mars is in Pisces, meaning you assert yourself in a way that is dreamy, intuitive, and thoughtful, and you push things forward with imagination and emotion. Jupiter in Leo. How many more of these are there? My Jupiter's in Leo. My Saturn is in Cancer. My Uranus is in Pisces. My Neptune is in Aquarius. It's in your 9th house, meaning that for you, this manifests in your ideal, verging on unrealistic and impractical, about philosophy, faith, education, and politics. Your Neptune is in Aquarius, meaning your entire generation finds inspiration through detached analysis and intellectual pursuit. Maybe I should have read my co-star a little more clearly. My Pluto is in Sagittarius. Okay, now we're gonna do my do's and don'ts for today. Also from CoStar. So my do's are adventure, hole in the wall, and new tattoos. My don'ts, smugness, ego trips, or sugar rush. Oh no, I love a sugar rush. That does remind me, however, I was gonna do a tattoo tour with my Get to Know Me. So welcome now to my tattoo tour. My first tattoo is right here. It's on my sternum, and it's a little sword with a snake wrapped around it. The guy that I got it from showed up half an hour late, smoking a cigarette in a leather jacket, and I got it with 3 of my other friends my freshman year of college at the time. And it's not the best tattoo in the entire world, but I don't regret it. I do think it's fun, and I do think that it was very me. My second tattoo was on my ribs right here. It says Cinnamon Girl. That one I got from obviously Lana Del Rey. I love that tattoo. I have no regrets. I think it's incredible. My third tattoo, I could be wrong. I could be switching these two. I'm not quite sure. My third tattoo I got in Pittsburgh, and it's this one. Right here, you can see it. It's just a 13 in Comic Sans. I got it when I was seeing Taylor Swift. I saw her both nights in Swiftsburgs. I wish that I was doing this then and I could have vlogged it. It was a great time. I loved it. And my fourth tattoo. That one is a little skate that I got by the same guy that did this one. It was great. My head, I didn't feel that at all. Like, I don't know what happened, and my ex-girlfriend at the time told me that I wasn't gonna feel it and that it was fine because she had one in the same spot, and I like didn't believe her at all. Like, I thought she was just like trying to like calm me down because I was nervous about it hurting because I'm getting my head tattooed. I didn't feel it at all. So those are all my tattoos. I've been talking for a while now, so I feel like you got to know me pretty well. If you made it to this point in the video, shoot me a text. Let me know, because that's crazy. The rest of this podcast is hopefully going to be a big conglomeration of things, which I think really encapsulates what Making Kin is about. You can't pinpoint it to, you have to do this one specific thing. You have to do these 7 specific things. You have to live your life in a way that is just showing so much care and so much want for a better place for everyone. Like, you have to do so much in your life to genuinely go through it in a positive way. And I don't always do that. There's always things that are bad about it, but there's also things that are really, really good and really fun. I feel I want to document and put out on the internet and share with other people so that hopefully someone can listen to it one day and feel less alone or less insane or heard, because as we just discussed, our generation has a lot of care and empathy and intellectualism and critical thought, and sometimes we don't always use that to the best of our ability. And I want to appeal to those who do, or who want to, or who try to, because any of that is good. I mean, I'm pretty excited. I hope that you guys I hope that you guys tune in every week after this and continue listening, continue hanging out with me. If you have any questions, if you have any requests for what you want to see, there is a Gmail available, making.kin.podcast@gmail.com, which will also be in the show notes if you want it. Or you can just text me. If you know me, please just text me. Unless you're my professors or relatives, yet again, if you know me in that aspect, please don't speak to me about this. Thanks. Thank you so much. Bye.